All right, everybody, we are going to make another famous vinaigrette by the Yellow Brick Toad. This one is a peach basil vinaigrette. There's 6 ingredients in here, including, not including salt and pepper if you need to adjust the seasoning. So there could be up to 8 ingredients. I am not going to include the salt and pepper because I think just how it's going to be set with the nice ripe peaches with the basil, white vinegar, and vegetable oil. I think it's just going to be fine and dandy. And yes, for those people who have kids, I remember you guys who had an issue with me adding alcohol into the blue cheese dressing. Some of the comments I got, and I totally respect that. I got kids as well. This is also going to have peach tree schnapps, and yes, that is an alcohol. So if you don't want to put that in and you want your kids to have the dressing, just omit the peach schnapps out of the vinaigrette, and you could substitute it with a little bit of simple syrup for the volume. Other than that, if you don't have any issues with the alcohol in there, we're going to get to it. So basically, the recipe I had was for about 1.5 gallons of dressing from the restaurant. So I did a little quick calculations and tried to pare it down, but it's going to be 2 peaches. It's going to be about a little less than 1/4 cup of brown sugar. We're going to use about 4 ounces of white vinegar, and then we're going to do 6 ounces of vegetable oil. And as you can see, I don't measure. What we're going to do, the peach schnapps is going to be about 40% of the volume of the vegetable oil. So 6 ounces, 50% is 3, so 4% is about 2 ounces. So we're going to say that's about 2 ounces. So now the next thing, we're going to add the sugar in. Hopefully it won't splash too bad. All right, that was good. And now the skin, I just did an episode of the peach tart, and the skins were so thin. These are the same peaches that I used from the farm in Boyertown. So thin, the skins are so delicate, I'm not even going to worry about it. If you come across hard peaches with hard skin, then I would suggest peeling it before you use it for the vinaigrette. But this is just a quick, simple vinaigrette, beautiful for summertime. What I'm going to do at the end of this video, I am going to make a salad entree with this dressing. We're going to be eating a grilled salmon and toasted pecan on top of arugula and spring mix. And I think if I have craisins, I'm going to put some craisins on there as well. But we will see. So this is going to be yummy, yummy. Now, if you don't have an immersion blender, I'm going to keep one for me. That peach is so delicious. If you don't have an immersion blender, you can do this with your food processor. Now that it's emulsified, you can see. Now the taste test. That's spot on. Yeah. To do a chiffonade basil, you want to lay a bunch of the leaves on top of themselves. Take some of the smaller ones and put them inside. Make sure you get rid of the stems. Line them up, line them up. And so now you want to take it spin it and roll it like a cigar. Now, with knife control, you just want to do little strings. Sometimes they squeak out the back and the side, but that's okay. And you can see that some of them are long pieces. So I'm going to take the chiffonade, bring it together, and then I'm just going to chop it in a couple different directions. Get it into smaller pieces. Now I'm going to scoop it up. Now you can see the basil went through the whole emulsion. So now we let it sit for an hour and then we taste it later. All right. See you at dinner time with the salad and salmon. All right, it's a couple hours later since I made the peach and basil vinaigrette. We are going to be making a family style entree salad with grilled salmon, feta cheese, spring mix, and arugula. So we're going to break this all down and serve a family style. We're going to toss the salad with the peach vinaigrette. We're going to grill on a high heat the salmon. We're going to season it, and then we're going to do it with inside of a platter and be done. All right, now that the salad's cut, we're going to work on the salmon. I don't like to grill the salmon with the skin on, so I'm going to show you the way I peel it off. I go close to the edge. I get my finger to hold a piece of the skin, and if I have, I pull the skin this way, and I kind of shimmy the knife so I can get it underneath. And you can see, as I did that, I brought my angle from my knife up from a 45, and it's down to about a 15 degree. And once I get enough skin to actually grab, I'm going to push my thumb into my finger, and I'm going to start pulling the skin. And I'm just working the knife and re-grip as I need to. And I just push the knife forward, and you have one salmon skin removed from the tail. Now this is ready for the grill. Seasoned salt, onion powder, and garlic when I find it. And then I'm gonna flip it onto the pan. I got plastic on there because I'm gonna reuse this pan for the cooked, once it's cooked. And it's ready for the grill. All right. All right. Family style dinner. Feta cheese, toasted pecans, and a peach basil vinaigrette summer salad. It's only one last thing to do. Dinner! Thank you.
This looks fabulous. Thank you off this food and you.
Amen. That's not the way I do it.